it's everybody's gonna have a good day. Oh, it would be nice to start our day off like that, knowing we're gonna have a nice day. Excuse me here, I'm just taking a little time to dust down the top of my vanity here. It seems to attract dust so easily, and it doesn't help that little kitties walk across the top of it. So I got dust from them. Then we comb and brush our hair, and we get that dust all over. So I'm just trying to do a little cleanup here. Oh man. I got a full trash can to take out as well. Certainly didn't count on that. It usually takes me a while to fill up the trash can, but alright, so we're cleaned up a little bit there. Let's start with what we normally start with. We're going to wet the face, and then we're going to apply our serums and creams. So I wanted to talk about something else. I also wanted to talk about something else today, and that's this. I've been been battling this for quite some time. It's just progressively getting worse and worse, and as the time goes on without the owner of my apartment building replacing my air conditioner, is steadily getting even worse because it's sweating so much that all that sweat is running down and irritating the eczema, and it's just it's very painful. So that's for documentation. We're working on documentation on how long it takes to repair the air conditioner. He says that he would have somebody bring me a window unit. Well, that would be something, but and I would be appreciative of it until he puts another one in, because in my lease I'm paying for central air. I'm not paying for a window air conditioner. So, I have a little guidebook of what I can and can't do. Plus, I work with other organizations that have influence over what landlords do and what they're allowed to get away with. So, I see my Wi-Fi's our connections going in and out. It's a Facebook thing. I've found that out for sure. I will probably be taking. I haven't figured out for sure if I'm going to or not, but I am probably going to be taking a short vacation over the last week of the month. So let's see, today is the 19th. Wow, yeah. So if I do this, it will probably be starting around the 23rd through the beginning of the month. I'm not sure, but I do know I'm going to take a few days off. So let's get on our moisturizer. Now, the other day I was talking with you about moisturizers and that we really need hydration, that our body really does a good job of moisturizing itself unless we're not hydrated or have some other underlying medical condition that would keep our body from moisturizing itself. So, I'm not saying that moisturizers aren't good to put on, because they are very good to put on to keep the hydration in. But our primary source of hydration should be drinking water. And we want to try for at least 64 ounces a day. So, it's kind of hard. But, I mean, when you think about buying a fountain soda, if any of you guys still do that, I do. We typically get, a 32-ounce soda, and we drink that. So, why can't we drink a 32-ounce water twice a day? And I'm not saying this for just your benefit. I'm saying it for mine as well. Because it seems like as much as we know we should be drinking that water, that we just aren't doing it. Let's see. I'm getting out some products now. I'm going to start today with the eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So I'm going to take that through, and you see I'm pulling my eyebrows straight up, and then I'm going in this way. This way it gets coated back both directions, so our brows don't move after we get them in place. Okay, so we're going to go on this side, straight up, over, and then out again. So we'll give that a little bit of time to dry. In the meantime, we'll get out a few other products here. We're going to go in with our Auburn pencils today. I really like those so much better. Come on, Auburn pencil. Alright, we got one. Alright, so that's out. Let's put it away. Oh, I need to dust out the inside of these jars too. While we're waiting on that, we're going to apply some eye primer. So, yeah, we're getting a little bit earlier start because it's cool right now, where I can actually put on some makeup without it melting off as I'm applying it. So, yeah, just, ooh, I don't think I got enough on that one. That's alright. Just a tiny bit more. Alright, and this is the Viseart. It's a nice product, the Viseart eye primer. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like I need a little bit of moisture. Yeah, so I was saying I feel like I need a little bit of moisture right in here. Yeah. Alright. So, our brows, I need to turn this fan so it's facing me. It's going to cause some more noise, so I'm going to have to talk louder. But we're going to go in with our brow pencil. And we want to make the end of our eyebrow, so the tail. The tail should be the darkest part. So let's do our tails first and get them dark. Alright, and then we're going to just feather in from the front of the brow. Okay. Alright. I feel like as much as I'm happy with my gray growing out, I feel the need to refresh the color on the rest of my hair. That may sound silly, but I do. So my tube is not over there. I have a tube of some medication that should have been. Oh, here it is. Look. So this is. I just put this. Got some. I'm not putting any of that down here this time because I've already, I already have it coated with coconut oil, which, so my doctor prescribes. Oh, how did that get there? This tacrolimus, I guess that's how I'm probably slaughtering the name, ointment, and it really doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't relieve any of the itching. It doesn't relieve any of the pain. Nothing. I found the only thing that's really working to relieve any of the pain and the itching is coconut oil. So thankfully, I had done some research on home remedies because that just wasn't working, and so I found the coconut oil was a good at home remedy, and you know it actually was working. I put it on, and as soon as I had put it on for the next 3 days, I didn't have any pain. This is primer, by the way. It's Eau Maquillage, and it's a silicone type primer. So we just kind of pat that into the face. Just smear it a little bit. Hi. So anyway, the coconut oil was working for it, and so it was in the process of healing when the air went out, and then it just got, even though I've been still applying the coconut oil, it just got worse and worse and worse because of all the sweating that I was doing. So that's not really attractive. All right, I'm gonna head into our Molly Beauty here, and it is mattifying. A lot of times I've noticed that people using it, they use it over their foundation, but with the foundation I want to use today, it is a glowy foundation. It's not for a matte foundation, so I really don't want to take that look away. So I'm using the Molly first. So what it does is it kind of covers over your pores, and it helps them to appear to be smaller. So we got that on. We got our primer on. We got our Molly Pore Perfector on there. So I want to do some eyeshadow with you today. So I'm thinking about doing these lashes as well. So plus I really feel like, no, I'm going to save that for tonight. I was going to say I kind of want to do these eye patches, but yeah, I'm going to save that for using tonight. I want to find some eyeshadow. I think that we'll use this Luminous today. It's not the best eyeshadows. I mean, they're pretty in the pan, but I don't feel like they do much on the eyes. So, but I do have them, and I always feel like I should give something a chance. So, I'm going to go in with the third shadow down here. I'm going to dip that in to the palette. And we're going to use that as our transition shade. It's very light. And you notice I'm holding it out here, so I have actually a little less control over the brush, which is, see how this makes a nice sweeping movement with, so it's lightly depositing the color. Now, if I wanted to darken that color up, I would go into it and then I would hold the brush down here. I want you to look at the difference between this eye and this eye. You can tell that this eye is darker. So now that I've showed you the example of that, I'm going to have to make this eye a little bit darker. Okay. And then I'm just going to brush off I'm going to use my color switch and brush that brush off. I started to wipe it off on my shorts, and I was like, why the heck are you doing that? You know you have a color switch. You don't need to use your clothes. Alright. I want to take the darkest color down here, and I'm going to use that in this little V area, and then sweep it into the crease. And then sweep it in towards the eye. There we go. And do the same thing over here. In here, and sweep it in. Now you notice I'm holding my brush more in the middle, because I don't want this to be super dark, so I don't want to hold it at the end. But I don't want it to be super light, so I don't want to hold it at the other end. So. Oh. Let's wipe that color off. Actually, I have a highlighting color. It's kind of a bone color, and I want to use that up here. And I also want to sweep it down into the transition color. Same here. Okay, we have one more shade that I'm going to use. We'll brush off the brush. Okay, and so that one's kind of a satiny color, and I really want this one to show up. So I'm holding the brush towards the head of it. Now I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to sweep that color, sweep back into the same color, and I'm going to hold the brush down here. Now look, I put the same amount of color on the brush to do this side as I did this side. See how this side's showing up? And granted, it's not bold and brilliant, but it's definitely darker than this. So let's go back in and let's correct that eye. There we go. A little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side too. Okay. That looks alright. And I think with this eyeshadow look, we're not really going to do any brows. I mean any eyelashes. I don't feel like the eyelashes would go with this particular look. Now, if I had on a nice, bright, bold, some bold colors and whatnot, I think that the eyelashes would go better with that type of look. So, we're going to hold off on those. And, I'm going to try to... Okay. Next. So I said we were going to go in with the L'Oreal today. And today I'm going to use the 201, which is a warmer tone. So let's get that. I'm just going to apply with fingers today. Ooh, fun. Let's give it a whirl. I'm pretty sure you can hear my program in the background, Murder, She Wrote. It's typical of every morning and every night. Oh, let's see. That, oh my. That foundation is very thick. Let's put it up here under our eyes. So last night I was watching a tutorial from the 1960s on how to do your makeup, and of course now at this point they would say take a tissue and blot your face. I'm not going to take a tissue and blot my face. I am going to take this blending brush and smooth over what we just did. Okay. I am tired this morning. I did not sleep well again. The heat is really, really getting to me. I'm going to keep, I know I keep saying it, but it just really is. I find that even though it's a little hotter during the day, I've been so tired that I sleep during the day through most of the heat. But I'm so tired because it's so hot that I can't sleep at night. So, I mean, it's a catch-22 because then when I fall asleep, then, like, say it's cooled off a bit because, you know, it's rained, so there's a little bit less humidity in the air right now. And, so I should be able to sleep at night, but it's a vicious cycle because it was so hot that I couldn't sleep at night, so I slept during the day, which keeps me up. Then I toss and turn because I take a sleeping pill to go to sleep, and I can't sleep because it's so damn hot. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say a curse word. But yeah, it's pitiful, and it's making me very angry, to tell you the truth. So, enough of that. Enough belly aching for me on that. I want to go back to the eyes, and I want to do this brown liner. I want to kind of bring it out a little bit. I rarely ever do a wing because I am not good at them. But I was told to bring it up from the lower lip. So I'm going to give that a try. I'm not sure how that looks. I'm just not sure. I feel like there's a big clump right there. Okay. Okay. I'm coming up from the bottom. I'm not trying to make it very big. Alright, now let's bring it back. Yeah, so I'm not very good at that. Yeah, and therefore I do not like it. But I mean, It is a better one than I've done before. It's just not quite right. Okay, we brought that down. Now if we can listen. Alright. That's about as good as my wings are going to get. So, the next thing I would like to do is, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Voluminous Stick eyeliner, and I want to use it in the upper waterline. Yeah, it's hard for me. Some people can just do this so easy. I have a hard time with anything coming at my eye. I'm getting better at it. You can see how it's a little darker than that one. Okay. I want to go darker here. Okay. Okay. Think I got it, guys. So I bought that for using just in the waterline. Let's see. What do you guys think we should do today? Just play it safe. Going with a little Alicia Keys blush. And it is in the color. Oh, jeez. I know the color. I can't think of it and I can't read it at this moment. Alright, so we're just going to go in. This is a cream blush and we're just going to tap that in. I think that this particular color of blush actually looks better on me with a little bit darker foundation. But we've already started it, so we're just going to finish it off. I think this color blush does not go well, actually. Now that I've tried it, I think that peachy blush would have been better. However, I don't have a lot of peachy blushes because I'm not real fond of them. I have one that I really liked as a teenager, but I can't find the color anymore. And it was by CoverGirl. So I mean, I haven't. To tell you the truth, I haven't looked that hard though here recently. So I might find it. But I mean, I'll know it when I see it, you know. So I mean, that's not bad, but I just think because of the eyeshadow and the lightness of this foundation, that a peach would have been better. Yeah. So, all right. Let's do. I want to try a different mascara than I've been normally. So, I am going to coat my lashes first with the mascara primer, with lash primer. Alright. Yeah, okay. So I remember now that I've done this. If I do the waterline first, it transfers to my primer. I don't know that I like that. I don't know that it will hurt it necessarily, but I don't know that I like it. So I thought we could use the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes today. And it has two ends. One is for curl and length, and the other is for volume. So we put the primer on. I think I want to go back into that Luminous palette though and pick out a lipstick shade. I'm also going to turn on our heated curler eyelash curler. And then let's open this contraption back up. I want to pick out a lip shade, and I'm going to go in with this, the lightest one up here. I think it matches the eyeshadow the best. So I'm just going to rub it in.
I understand that you were raised by an aunt on the Oklahoma farm. Is that true?
Okay. That's not a bad match to the eyeshadow.
Excuse me, ma'am. I just don't like to take a slow down too much.
Alright. We're going to say call it a day on that palette. And let's do, our primer should have had a chance. Well, my fan just worked its way backwards. That's funny. Let's go in with the curl and length first. Alright. So, it has a hooked wand on this side. Very similar, but not quite the same as the all right. All right. Let's go on to the other side.
When was that?
Give it a go.
Are you sure?
Hello, Appleton.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Marcus. There's more?
Right.
Well,
All right, so we got the lengthen and curl side done on the Huda Beauty mascara. Yeah, I'm just. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with the volume side. So I'm hoping that with the lash primer that I used, that I will like this mascara better than I did. Sometimes, just little things will make the difference. I know that putting the liner in the water, the upper water line, definitely makes the lash band look thicker. So, yeah. I do think that even in the viewfinder here, that my lashes look thicker and a little bit longer than they usually do. So that part's nice. Let's see. I was thinking about some contour, which I typically do. Is one of the first things I do. But apparently not today. All right, so we got our cheeks on. Let's do a little bit of contour. I don't want to go up with that. This contour is the e.l.f. Putty bronzer, actually, but the shade doesn't have a lot of red to it. the redder or the brown, the darker brown, the color, the is what I would use more for bronzer than this. This is just perfect, I think, for contour, especially with this lighter shade of foundation. I'm going to go down the nose here. Alright. Let's go under the lip. When you put a little, when you put the contour under the lip, it gives a shadow, which is supposed to be like an optical illusion to make your lip look a little plumper. So hopefully that works and I don't look like a clown. But, hey. Sometimes we look like a clown and just don't realize it. Alright, I'm going to go in now. That mascara has had time to dry. And I'm going to use my heated eyelash curler. Now, the thing with these heated eyelash curlers, I know I've said it before, but I feel like I need to say it again. Please wait until after you've put your mascara on. That way, your eyelashes are protected a little bit more from the heat. Now, this thing does not get super hot anyway, but we just took all that time to beautify them with primer and everything else. So let's treat them nicely. Some of us use lash at night, so let's keep on treating them nicely. You notice that alright, that's very good, I think. Oh, I think this one's a little bit more clumpy than I would like, but overall, I think the primer actually did help with the Huda Beauty mascara, because if you were with me previously, I've said I wasn't really impressed with the Huda Beauty mascara, so I do think that primer helped it. Okay, well, I was thinking about what to do with hair today. And then I wondered, do I want to do anything with my hair? It's so freaking hot. But I put my hair back because it was still kind of damp, and I didn't want that fan drying out my hair in case I decided to fix it with you. And I think I am going to do that. So the first thing, I'm just going to kind of brush. This is a round blow dryer, and I am just going to kind of brush it through my hair, get any like knots and whatever like that out. Alright, the back is more wet than the sides. So, this is my, this brand is the Foxy Bay. It's bigger than the Lange tool, but I bought this one first because it wasn't as expensive as the Lange, but I do like I do like the sizes that the Lange has. So this one's much bigger. What I'm going to do is, since my hair is drying, I am going to give it a little squirt. Let's give it a squirt on this side first. Okay, I'm going to turn it on, and we're just going to run a lift. You can hold it here. see I'm getting right up next to the root here because we want to get those roots dry. Okay. I'm going to kick this down to cold shot. Now we're going to kick it back. I'm going to kick it back up to high heat. I'm going to do this side of my head, and then we'll work on the back. This just put a little bit of bend into my hair, not a lot. It almost worked today for me as a straightener. So with the length my hair is, I would actually be better with a smaller barrel. This brush worked best for me when I had about shoulder length or shorter hair. It worked good at, for doing our blowouts. I am going to continue to brush this just as if I was using the round brush on my hair. So, okay. There, see, there we got the blowout look, right? Just like that. So I'm gonna wet this side of my head now. Even though it's still, it's not dry, but it's not wet, All right, let's pick it up. straight look. See? Alright, so we still got a pretty straight look, since that is not really the right size for the length my hair is. So the round brushes definitely do work better when our hair is a little shoulder length or shorter, for getting the nice blown out looks. Yeah. But, so, I find, I'm still kind of damp at the nape of my neck, but, I actually think that's sweat. So I'm just brushing the hair back, with my fingers. You know, I realized as we were halfway through the, hair, that I did not apply any heat products or styling products. So I don't think it came out bad for not having any products in it. It does feel nice to have my hair done. I haven't had it done in about a week or so. So I'm back to talking about the darn heat again, but the heat has had me so mad and feeling so bad that I just couldn't take it no more. Previously I talked to you guys a little bit about dry shampoo, and that dry shampoo actually works best when applied to clean hair. Now the reason for that is because it's there before the oils start producing. Yeah. So it's there to soak up the oils before they start producing. For that exact same reason is the reason why it's bad for your hair. Because your hair needs those natural oils coming from your scalp. When it's just starting to get a little oily and we brush those oils through our hair, it conditions the length. So what I do, sometimes I use go ahead and use the dry shampoo right after a wash. But for the most part, I wait until the following day, and then I will, after a good brush, that's when I will apply my dry shampoo, because it is giving, it's giving your scalp, sometimes we take that, if it gets on our scalp too, we're taking away the scalp's ability to produce those oils, which I'm sure is not good for our scalp care either. As a matter of fact, I'm very sorry, because I got a little sore spot back there and I think it's from doing the dry shampoo with freshly washed hair. Maybe I'm speculating, but yeah, that's what my beliefs. So anyway, I had not washed my hair. I had just gotten it a little bit. Well, last night it was just so freaking hot that I went and got in the shower and just stood under the water for a while to cool off. So I haven't really washed my hair. I just got some water on it. I am applying a little bit of the dry shampoo. I want it today for a little texture. That is another thing. It does help as a styling product too. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do for today, because I don't have anything new in. You guys haven't given me any opinions or criticisms or any of that, so I'm gonna take it. I must not be doing too bad if I don't have any criticisms. Yay me! You haven't given me any. You haven't given me anything to work with, guys. I will come up with things to work with. Don't you worry about it. But your participation would be greatly appreciated. So, if you could do that for me, I'd really like that. Thank you. Everybody have a great day. Until later. Bye, Appleton. I am setting. I'm over here setting a cover photo. Let's see. I'm trying to pick the. I guess that one will work. Yeah. Alright. I wish I could pick a cover photo with you guys too. I might be able to and just don't know. So, anyway, have a blessed day. Thank you for spending your time with me, whether it was on the live or on the replay. Again, your comments and suggestions would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I want to keep doing this with you guys. I know I had said it's a hobby, and it is, but sometimes we need a little help with our hobbies. So, until later, thank you. Bye.